Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Zone to Speak podcast. We're your hosts, Debbie
and Juliana.
Ciao.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm in Portoy Pass, to the top in Dolomites with my cousins.
Oh,
How nice.
And we had
amazing.
a training camp.
Is the whole team there?
Yeah, it's a hotel in the top, and it's 2,200 meter. And after maybe 7 years, I come back to the training camp in altitude. Only training and rest. I don't remember is so easy training and after training rest.
Yeah, that's what it's
for
all about,
3 hours.
right?
Yeah. But for me, in the last 5 years is like training in the morning or traveling and a lot of stuff for the team. And
If you remember me, we met. I'm sure you don't.
no, I remember.
We met in a migration race
Yeah,
2022.
I remember for sure.
Such an amazing spot and race. Magical.
Yeah, I think this year is the same atmosphere, the same stay enjoy after the race. But this year is crazy because maybe it's much rain in April this year and destroyed everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, the road is like
So it's even harder.
much harder. Compared last year is totally different. I tried to stay.
That's one of the things you don't think about, the how the climate affects the actual roads that you got to ride.
Yeah, the terrain. The problem this year is the terrain because the route is more or less the same. But yeah, the experience is special for sure.
Yeah,
it's super special. It's such a untapped place of the world and just so magical being in the same habitat of those incredible animals.
True.
We're going so fast. I was more on the back taking pictures, and I'm not going to say I was enjoying because it's still hard, but it was fun.
A lot of those areas, I think, if you don't train or ride those roads more regularly, I guess you're appreciating it as you're riding it or racing it, but you can't see it quite the same way as if you just go train on those roads every single day. You don't get to appreciate it the same way.
But it's the same when I live in my area. Is near the gravel world champions last year, and it's very nice. But for me now is like normal,
right?
And but yeah, I will meet the gravel bike there in Dolomites. It's the first time for me. Yeah, it's not really first time, but it's first time maybe I planning some route off road there, and I discovered a place is nice. It's really gravel. Yeah, the problem now there is the climb is really steep. Really, really steep, but it's gravel and is really nice. Now in Dolomites is a lot of traffic because the tourism
popular.
Is normal now. Yeah, it's popular. Normally, all people have a vacation there, but off road is very nice.
That's the way to do
Less
it.
people, no cars.
Yeah. Only people with a bike.
Yeah.
They are everywhere now.
True.
We'll kick off. We just want to flow the conversation.
Okay.
Cool.
Let it flow too if there's something you want to talk about.
No worry. Yeah, I started cycling career maybe when I have 10 years old because I see my cousins Alessandro and Francesco during maybe December. Maybe it's December because my cousins live in Friuli, not near my home. It's like 100 km.
Okay. Where is it you live, Mattia?
Near Venice. It's like a really flat part. I don't really like in my area, but yeah, in half an hour I have everything.
Ideal.
I have Prosecco Hills, long climb. I have the sea. If you want, maybe I have everything. The Dolomites is only maybe 2 hours and a half.
Oh wow, that's great. Yeah.
But yeah, before Dolomites is a pre-Alps. It's really nice area, especially for maybe mountain bike. And when you young, you have one goal. Maybe you.
Yes.
Only one goal. Maybe
it's funny how that happens, right? When
you're
young,
you want a pro rider, win the race, pro rider, Giro d'Italia, Tour de France. And for sure, my dream is participate in Giro d'Italia for sure. But yeah, sometimes the professional career is not easy. I have I remember when I win a race in China, and normally after when you win a stage, I have a stager in a professional team, and
Yes.
I win a race and maybe I have a contract, but it's not.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But it's not happen. I don't want to talk because it not happen, but yeah. And after that, I stopped for 3 months because I wanted to stay easy and maybe take my time for think what happened. But
Yeah.
after that, I know another maybe I know different people. Maybe I participate in
Yes.
a different event, not a race, just like a social ride and for stay together and something like that.
Yeah, and you need that too. You need that
Yeah,
in between everything.
and I start a different way for maybe ride my bike, and I start for maybe with a long race in the road, like a 700k, and I
Oh
like it.
wow.
And I like it, but after
Is that what they call ultra endurance or?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But maybe I really scared in the road, and for this reason I start maybe gravel, off-road, different event. I know different people, and in this time I know Federico and Jacopo,
Okay.
and especially before Federico, because Federico work in Sportful, and in this part of my career I start maybe talk with some brands because
Yes.
maybe I need some
Sponsorships.
some
Yeah.
help,
Relationship.
And I
Yeah.
know Federico because Federico worked in Sportful 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I don't remember. And in the winter, send me a video, Atlas Montreux race videos,
Atlas Mountain Race in
and
Morocco.
I want to start in this race, and then I start in February, and this is my maybe really first really ultra race event, and after. And I broke my handlebar. I
Oh
crashed,
no.
but I never stay really enjoyed the first 200k because I go really fast and I don't see nothing. I see only my handlebar and don't have time
Right.
for see around me.
Right.
And
Very different than the road.
and okay, I broken my handlebar, but I don't want to stop there. I
So
start
what did
think,
you do?
okay, no, I repair like no, I
What did you
it's a
tape something? What'd you
some
do?
tape because the problem is my brake is like this,
Okay.
Yes.
Got
and
it.
this is like a mountain bike handlebar
Right.
like
Okay.
this,
Okay.
and I ride the 1000 the last 1000k like this,
Oh my
All
goodness.
twisted.
but I still really enjoy because I take my time
Right.
and I see
Mhm.
around me and I finish the race. Okay, it's different way for ride my bike, but it's nice. I love it,
Yeah.
and after that is start a COVID
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I can see where that changes
but
things.
it's really bad for a lot of things. But for me, I have a lot of time for think another way for ride my bike, and maybe is my work,
Oh,
maybe some in and I think to maybe start like a team.
yeah, that's where that transitions, huh? Mhm.
So
But
that's where Enoch was born in during the
I
pandemic. It was all
maybe
boiling
the
inside.
COVID, and I talk with Federico and Jacopo because
Mhm.
Federico have
Federico that you're talking about is the Federico that is part of Enoch team now.
is my part the for me Jacopo and Federico the
Okay.
first
Yeah, I met
three.
Federico in the race around
Yeah,
Rwanda.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And do you
uh
ride as a team together for these events,
no, it's
or
like
this is a separate kind of endeavor sometimes, the
no
way you
it's
do things?
it's not like a team, it's a collective. It's 10 riders, but every rider is different. Me now I'm looking for performance race, the track unbound UCI gravel race,
Right. Yeah.
sometimes bikepacking trips because sometimes I need maybe different. Maybe stay easy, not thinking to the race because it's much stress now. Because the level is crazy now. The first 3 years ago is totally different. The level is is good, but not like now.
Yeah, a lot of world tour cyclists are going to the gravel
for
off
sure.
season.
But yeah, it's a collective. It's 10 riders. Some rider maybe do only ultra race like a Silk Road, Atlas. Some rider did nothing race, only social event like they enjoy and
just to go ride together.
Yeah, this is enough. And the first thing is enough is one bike is enough to be happy, and
It's true.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
I
Just ride your bike.
That.
It's enough.
And start like this. It's like 10 different rider. 10 is like a friend now. Yeah, now the focus is like show what happened in the season in different events like Silk Road, Migration Gravel Race. I did a documentary this year. Maybe in November is ready.
Amazing.
And now maybe it's like it's like this. It's so easy. It's like a ride in the bike and show what happened around the world.
And it's less pressure too that way. More fun.
Yeah, for sure. I really love like this what happened in the NAF now. It's totally different of my dream is like ride the Giro d'Italia, but now maybe I'm more happy. I have 10 friends with me, and maybe I see Africa, Kenya. I ride in Kenya because it's not in savannah,
No.
and now I'm lucky because my passion is turning into my job.
That's true. What a dream, too.
In all.
And could you have seen that happening? Or it kind of happened in an accidental way? I'm glad you went back to basics of going on your bike and finding what it was you really loved about riding and kind of building off of that, especially with Enough, because that, just like the name, that's really enough. You don't have to look too much further. Just get on your bike and you can do so much with it and with the people around you who love doing it with you as well.
And now for NAP is important. Now the community around the NAP is growing every year. But you did a video and photo and everything for one reason: inspire as many people as possible. I have a lot of friends. Maybe I never see for 10 years, and maybe the last person maybe I see in the bike, and now I see in the bike and stay enjoy and maybe plan a migration gravel race next year or the Traca or Atlas or this is maybe the real focus for Enough.
A connection too.
I think it's super inspiring for sure because at least for me, looking from the outside in, Enough has different type of riders, like you said. So you have super strong riders like yourself, and then you have other riders that are there more like to tell a story, take pictures, and it's a different level. So it's inspiring that maybe I can be on a team. Maybe I'll get on the bike, maybe I'll be on a team because it's achievable. And you are currently now on the Enough training camp. Tell us a little bit how you guys or you prepare, walk us through a typical training week for you.
I don't really have a ideal week because it's really difficult to have an ideal week for me. Because I have a lot. Normally, the problem now in the gravel is the race is not like around in Italy. Maybe I have one race in Italy. I'm traveling a lot, and I need maybe go to America a week after Africa, 2 weeks after Iceland. And I need really plan my week or my month. And now for the first time, I decided to be followed 100% by 4 performance, 2 guys, Enrico and Alessio, and they pay me for everything: management the season, management the rest, everything, the training. Because it's now for me the problem is that the traveling a lot, and I have a lot of, you have to be careful of many factors. And
That's true.
my typical week is like around 20 hours, 25 hours. Or now maybe I have a lot of time now for the rest, and maybe I did 2 weeks like 30 hour. But yeah, the problem there is you travel a lot, and it's not like a professional team. When you take a fly, you arrive in the airport, and you have maybe a team car,
a bus, somebody who's got everything set up for you already.
I need to plan everything.
Food, yeah,
and maybe go to the supermarket, take the food, come back home. Yeah, it's like this. I love it. And last year is crazy because the first time I ride in a national team, in the European champion and in the world champion.
Wonderful.
And it's so easy. The European
champion taken care of for you.
Yeah, the European champions is in Belgium. I take a flight from Venice. I arrive in the airport. A car is like after the exit. Take me, and I maybe dinner is ready when I arrive.
Oh, how fabulous!
The day after I ride 2 hours, come back, I have a massage, I have a mechanic take care for my bike.
Nice, yeah. Wash your bike, everything.
Yeah, everything. I don't need nothing for 4 days.
It's almost like a vacation, even with a race.
Yeah. And it's the same now. Like it's not like a training camp now. It's like a vacation. Like a lot of training and rest.
But it's nice that you have the support now of this training. Coaches that can try to balance your training with your busy life.
Yeah, and change everything, because last year I have maybe some race I stay really good, and some race I like really bad, and now, or maybe for now, is every race I'm almost ready, almost okay. Yeah, the last race in the Rift I know 100% because the week before the race I work a lot for the Enough event, the Memory Festival, and the Enough Festival. I maybe don't sleep for 1 week. Maybe I sleep 6 hours.
That makes a big difference.
6 hours. I don't ride my bike. But I'm really happy after the party. And
of
course,
my mind in the Rift is like free. It's like okay, I ride my bike much harder as possible, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. You can celebrate a little after too.
Yeah. But when you plan the season with like Enrico and Alessio is really, really better. For me, it changed everything. Last year, I was like, and the difference maybe is I talk a lot with Enrico, and sometimes I need maybe no plan, just ride.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that kind of gets in the way sometimes, to be a little too structured with planning or training? How does that work for you?
Yeah, for me, I have sometimes like before Unbound,
and you did great there, by the way. You were top 4, right?
5, yeah.
Top 5,
that's
huge. I watched that race, and that.
But before the track,
it was tough.
Before the
congratulations there.
Thank you. Before the track, I have a plan for 4 weeks, and after 4 weeks, I take 4 days with my girlfriend. I just ride a bike for maybe 5 days, like
Nice.
4 hour, but really easy. Stop everywhere. Maybe I take a photo, and sometimes I need something like that. No stress for the training, and the same there, because I maybe have a schedule for 2 weeks there, and in the last 3 or 4 days, my girlfriend come there. Stay 3 or 4 days. I ride my bike for sure 4 or 5 hours per day, but like really easy, no stress, and
enjoying
it. And is important. I have a schedule for maybe your legs, but sometimes your mind need
It needs a break too.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you can get burned
It's huge.
out
It's
when
nice
you're
that you have
just
that balance.
when you're just writing for training, gains. You know, you can get burned out, and I agree that those intervals of just enjoying some rides make a big difference. Actually, it can actually
for
get
sure.
you more gains.
Huge.
Enough helping me for this reason a lot, really a lot.
It is. It seems to play a big part in everybody's life, and I hear that a lot lately. It's a form of recovery, like really decompression in that sense. You need it, whether it's for your mind because you're in so much thought about what you have to do, what you need to do, all that stuff. So it helps you to kind of just clear everything, enjoy something, go with your girlfriend, go for a ride. That's what you need.
Yeah.
And speaking of this mindful times, I know you had like some bad lucks in a few races where your chain broke and things like that. How do you stay motivated? How do you deal with these stressful moments?
Yeah.
Off-road is
you put so much effort into getting ready and
but
ready and then
when I start a gravel race or unsupported race, you need to know you don't have a support.
Right.
And it's totally different because in a road race, you never think you have a problem because you have a problem, you have a car and you change the bike and it's okay. But you need to learn a lot. The first maybe when you start in the gravel, you need to learn a lot what happened in a race because in the track I broken my derailleur in the last 30k and after in the front and it's happened. It's happened. You need to stay.
And what did you do?
I don't remember in English, like sticks go inside the derailleur and the derailleur explodes.
Yeah, there was no fixing that really.
No. And happen is never. I stop and I realize it's not my fault. And I try. I maybe 100% in the race. It's okay. Unbound is I think is stay really bad for sure. But the people when arriving the finish line, all the people see me like and say me something and my goal for the next race maybe like Unbound. I'm still really focused the race during the first 6 hours. I'm really scared. Maybe I have a puncture. I'm fuck another time.
Yeah,
but this is gravel, and
it's true. It's part of the territory.
Yeah, it's like you need to luck, but then maybe sometimes you have a bad luck. Maybe you have a luck in another race, and you need to stay calm. And I have a tattoo there. Is like a tutto torna, but in English is everything come back.
I like that.
I like that a lot
nice.
too. Yeah, it does though.
It goes full circle.
Yeah, it does. But you have a good outlook on it too. And you have to, because whether or not you start that way or not, it's going to end up that way because things are going to happen like that happened. And you're going to have the only mindset that's going to make it any better is to also let go. And know it isn't your fault. You did everything you could. You put in all the effort. Sometimes there's just certain other things playing it against you. It's amazing to watch all the videos and seeing some of the community and the Enough team. I loved this one part that you had a box that you put all your entries, like your numbers, and you're filled to the top and you're stuffing it down.
Yeah, I need another box now.
You need a new one.
Yeah,
that needs to move into a trunk.
Yeah.
But I loved it. You saw your humility come through of all, like pretty much right when I'm meeting you now, everything melds together. You're exactly who you are in those videos as well. Also, what I caught in there was that you wear a lot of the Panormal. Is that one of the brands that is behind you as well? Can you share on them?
Yeah, it's behind for sure Enough, the cycling team, because it's contacted me after Badlands 3 years ago.
Okay.
And maybe Panormal think is like a private rider, like usually American rider is a private and contact me maybe the contact is Pirelli because he's already my sponsor.
Okay.
And it's something like that. Maybe my first thing I think is, okay, I'm not alone. I have another. The first year maybe is 8 rider, not 10, and there is more and more on when maybe I'm one rider. Enough is a lot, is more and more. And after that, maybe contact for Federico. Is change everything after the second year for enough cycling is change everything, because Panorama is like now maybe is more than, is not like a normal brand.
No, it's a lot more globally known. I
Yeah,
see it all over Miami now too.
But
It does.
for sure the first things maybe is like this now for Panorama is like tell a lot of different story.
Yeah, I like seeing that too. I like seeing the brands, how they're attaching to certain athletes, and it also tells the athlete story, but it tells the story of what their brand is trying to promote as well. Story.
I wanted to ask you, like, how do you choose the brands? I understand Panorama contacted you, but you now have other brands that you work with, like the bike.
A lot of brand is like I have is near my home. Yeah, because a lot of brand is in Veneto, in my region, like Physic, Elite, Basso is like one. It's like 20K from my home. Campagnolo, Fulcrum, everything is like start like a friend ride a bike, because maybe more or less some guys inside the brand.
There's also Italian roots there too, so it's nice to kind of keep that local in a sense.
And it started like that, and after that is the first year is like started like a joke. Now is not for sure. Enough is not.
No.
Is not a joke. Out of Italy is
Panorama. And they're supporting you a lot right now, like in all the endeavors you're doing, and
for sure. Now Panorama have a pass racing team, but it's different. Pass racing team is a pass team. Enough is like more or less start like around my home, and but now looking for maybe a big brand. Maybe now I think it too, because
put it out there.
You see, the Enough jersey. Don't have like a sponsor like.
They don't have an apparel brand behind them. Your kit? And Panorama hasn't offered to make your kit.
Panorama have like this, but normally Basso is a bike, Fulcrum is a wheels, is like everything is like
if you had SRAM or Shimano, you have or Campagnolo.
But now maybe start looking for maybe a brand out of bike industry,
big corporation.
Outside of bike industry,
but we'll see
that makes an impact.
What happened, because the gravel is every year change something, and now the brand looking for maybe performance, and maybe now I don't know, the team need another rider like. We see what happened next year, because every year change everything a lot. Enough is the first, maybe it's not a collective, but it's like first like a team, and now is like is never.
Wow. But in a sense, it'd be nice to keep it that collective and not take away from how it originally came about, because sometimes that's not as much fun when it becomes that. So to have a sponsor behind you without that pressure and knowing that they would support you no matter what, I think that's also key, is to find a sponsor.
But
every endeavor.
The first things for enough is like the performance now is the goal, maybe is important, but is more important inspire people.
I
maybe
agree.
And
I agree.
And I try. Okay, I maybe win the track 3 times, but for me is more important. I have maybe this year 200 Italians start the track.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, your name getting those wins and showing that it offers more exposure.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, because then you have more community. Yeah.
And how do you balance everything? Managing the team, talking to sponsors, brands,
it's hard. It's work, but
racing.
But it's probably fun when it's something you love.
Yeah, but my job is really easy. Some logistic, like I have a warehouse, but warehouse is my home. It's like I have 2 rooms. One room is a warehouse. In one room I'm sleep. But the real job is Federico and Jacopo, and behind is a lot of work. Really,
we're starting to understand how that feels to develop a project for yourself, and and what it takes to promote and spread
and,
that word and share it.
And it's important to have maybe like normally I have one photographer and one video maker, and this is and normally when traveling last year in America, Alessandro is a friend, but he's a video maker, and it's like a different type of video maker. You pay and for the work, and and it's enough. Ale is Ale and Chiara, because Chiara is the photographer. Is part of the team.
So they know your personality and how to bring out that story, I guess, and share with
Sure.
And normally Alessandro stay with us in the house and helping not only for the video maker, for everything. Yeah, now and enough is like a big family.
Yeah, just like you said, I love that it's a collective and everybody plays their own role. What are some of the upcoming races and other plans you've got set up for 2024?
I have some UCI gravel race. One in Sweden in the middle of August. I don't remember the date.
UCI.
Yeah, the UCI race. Now I'm more focused to the race like a UCI, and I need more long race like Unbound and the Tracker, because I love it, like 9-10 hour, or maybe like a maximum 12 hour. I really love kind of this race, and I need
a sprint, an ultra sprint.
Actually, I want to share something with you. I think it was last year. I was doing the Tracker 200, and I left on the back. I wanted to have fun, and then I was almost at the finish, and then you were doing the 360 and you passed me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's the same day.
I was like, I can't believe the 360 passed.
It happened.
But you were so polite too, you were winning, you're in the front, and you're just like, I'm on the right, I'm on the right, I'm on the right, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna move. I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, but now I'm really focused to the. It's like UCI race for me is like a short race, and maybe I have a new one race, maybe new experience this year, because the national team before the Gravel World Championship, maybe I did a stage race in Italy with the national team, and the problem is in the road. And and I have my road bike, because in the last 3 months I never used, because
I was just gonna ask you that.
And I need to, because the problem
put some miles on the road bike.
Yeah, for sure. But the goal is like a world championship. I know the route this year is not really, maybe it's really fast. No, it's not really difficult, because it's in Belgium, and maybe it's more or less the European champions last year, and it's like a really fast. I have some climb, but it's really short, not like last year. Last year
probably more punchy than
last year is like really hard, because the climb is really steep. It's not really long, but it's really steep. I don't know, because in October the European champion is in Asiago, is near my home, but I don't know. I'm not sure, because now the date is like the same date. I have a gravel final in Barcelona, or near Barcelona, and now is the same date.
To pick one.
How's that gonna happen?
Yeah, but I talked with organizer. Maybe I hope it changes the date, because Asiago is a plateau, and I start the gravel in Asiago. is like 1 hour from my house. And I know everything, and I know the route is really nice, but the place is really nice, and I want to start with the European champion for sure. And I hope change it, and I hope for sure change the date. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Have you ever thought about doing one of those really long ultra cycling races again, like 700, 1,000K? Is that in the near future?
For now, no. Probably in the next few years, maybe I come back to the ultra, but not alone. I have a friend. I have some plan with this friend, but for sure, for stay enjoy, and I want to come back to the Silk Road, but Silk Road, but
Silk Road, yeah,
for sure not alone.
Yeah, I won't dare Silk Road, but I done some ultras and I really enjoy as a pair. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just
I love it.
Different experiences.
Yeah. I love maybe ultra race, like race pace, like Badlands, like Basawan last year. But is like 2 days for me. It's like 45 hours.
Yeah.
And 2 nights for me is okay. But after that, I don't stay enjoy after 3 days, maybe in race pace, maybe with a friend. Started like okay, stay enjoy, and maybe I come, but for sure not next year.
Yeah, it's tough to mentally get through all of that for like 12 or so, or how many days of these really ultra events. And at least with a pair, it kind of helps you on those certain days that you're starting to drag on, and the pace and the wear of the body, the bike, the condition. I mean,
and maybe for me another problem is like the night, like in the normally now in Italy in the memory adventure, the night is like only 6 hours, because now in Italy is like
they'll have a lot of daylight.
And 7 hours you sleep 3 hours, you have only 2 hours in the night and 2 hours in the morning.
And that starts to play on you after days and days too.
And you don't missing maybe landscape or like a nice climb.
Right.
And in Atlas is like 12-hour sun and 2 hours nothing. I don't see nothing for 12 hours. And during the night it's really long, and for me this is another big problem for me.
Yeah, that's a level. Not everybody can do those nights like that. It's a different kind of sport. So it's very individualized too. Seems to have taken off for sure.
And the last year, when I raced Badlands 3 years ago, you pass through desert. The first desert is Guarafe, and I pass during the day. Is really nice. Maybe the best area for me for ride a gravel bike, because it's really nice. It's really hot.
What's the terrain like over there?
It's like smooth, really smooth.
Nice.
It is smooth.
Yeah, perfect.
And after Guarafe is another desert, is Tabernas, and I pass during the night and walk a lot because it's a lot of sand and don't see the right line and don't see nothing. Okay, this place is not really nice. And the day after, I see some photo. I don't pass there. For sure, I don't pass there because. And this year I ride in before the Traca. Is a really nice race in. The name is Utopia in the Guarafe Desert, and the week before stayed 3 days in Tabernas Desert, and I training there for 3 days, and it's like a really nice place.
Really I was there at the same time as Utopia. I was doing the rally, Badlands rally.
Okay, I'm there because I see some.
It is definitely so gorgeous and so remote. There's nothing, and it's really
and definitely is maybe the south of Spain is a really nice area for gravel and for bikepacking trip. But the only problem is no in the summer, because it's like 45.
The climate.
50 degrees. Yeah,
it's really hot. Yeah.
Normally
I
it's
don't know
hot
how
if
you guys did it at Badlands, because when I did the rally, the same time as Utopia was cooler, so you didn't need that much water. But
when I
now,
ride Badlands, the second day is really hard. Is I see maybe 46, 48 degrees. But yeah, the only problem South of Space is really hot now. Maybe in February, in January is nice. Maybe you have 30 degrees, 35, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
you would love to go that you haven't been, or any place that you would like to go back to, that it's not Italy? I know.
Yeah, for sure.
On the bike or off the bike?
Italy is one of my favorites. I love
Maybe-
Tuscany. I haven't been to Dolomites, but Italy is amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Dolomites is crazy. I before the gravel is I discovered in this day is really nice, but maybe for sure south of Spain. And I think to do that another time better this year, but it's impossible plan the last of part of the season with Badlands in the middle, because this year maybe Badlands change the route and it's more smooth, more nice, and maybe I need to come back to the south of Spain, but in backpacking mode. I love Iceland, but I really scared for the weather.
Yeah.
Because I not really love the rain. I ride 3 times the Rift, and I'm really lucky because I ride 3 times with the sun.
Nice, lucky.
You got lucky, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe there I take my bike. Maybe I take like a van, put my bike inside, and when there's sun, I ride my bike. When there's rain, I discover the other with
ideal. I know.
Anything else you would like to share with us?
No, come next year. You plan maybe the One Heaven for sure, and there's enough festival in July.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, sunrise. Like,
is that going to be close by, more in your territory, so you can show
but
people?
And you ride maybe 5 hours, and after
that'd be
that,
nice.
you have this year I've found the maybe best place near the Prosecco is. So you have a good wine, good beer, good food.
Nice.
Let us know.
And the really hard party Saturday night.
Yeah.
But yeah, the NAF festival maybe is for sure. You need to plan come to the Italy in July, and
so they'll be open that people can register, go to an off website, something like that.
Yeah. Because now found maybe a place you want the festival next year is like is near Treviso. You know, is before the Prosecco is like a wine production, but have a lot of space there, as is really close to the hills. I want to the festival next year, and for sure planning in the next month maybe. But
is that a multi-day like cycle and party?
Yeah, it's 3. This year is like 3 days. Start Friday.
Oh wow!
With a sunset ride.
Nice.
It's really short. It's like a 6K. 6K. Go to the hills, drink some wine, and come back.
Yeah.
Saturday is you choose normally you have a three route. It's like a short, medium, and long.
Right.
But normally
different levels, different people can join.
Yeah. And
it's great.
Normally you have like a resupply, but it's like a different resupply with a beer, chips, and this year is like a near
the fun.
Yeah, this year is like a near, really close to the lake, a small lake. You jump to the lake.
Beautiful.
You
even better. Yeah, some recovery.
And before the finish line, you have another stop in a typical place, and you drink a prosecco, and you eat some something like that. And the Saturday night is a startup party. You have a DJ and
some dancing and everything.
Gin tonic and spritz and like that.
Well, I want to add that to my calendar. July 2025.
Sure. Oh no, I'm making a point.
Yeah, and the Sunday morning, if you want, you ride. You have another 3 different rides. It's like a easy ride. Normally, every people choose to easy ride.
Yeah, after the party.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
after that.
yeah. And in the Sunday afternoon close the festival. Yeah, it's really easy.
Very
That
cool
sounds nice.
concept. I love it. I wish I knew before, but now I know and I can
I
plan.
know. I didn't know. I thought this was something new that in the work.
In enough Instagram page, maybe it's a video. It's like Handicam videos, and you see
We'll
what
put
But we
everything
can
on the
attach it here to the podcast so people can look at that and
and
let us know where people can follow you too more and see new projects and everything.
Yeah, and we'll see what happened in 3 days.
I love it.
Yeah, and in the first part of the year, if you want, maybe is like a different membership. If you want, maybe like a membership with a jersey. This year is like a membership with a jersey, cap, membership with a jersey, membership with a T-shirt, membership with only membership. If you want, maybe
that's the way to also bring more people into the team and the culture.
And this maybe happen normally before March or February because you need to it's not easy now. I have a lot of clothes and everything for.
It's true to have enough of everything, the production, the different size.
But yeah, normally in the first part of the year, if you want a senior membership, is possible. And for sure not only for Italian, for everything. Yeah, for every people.
Yeah. I agree. I want one of those jerseys.
And every year is different. The jersey.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, you got to keep it fresh.
Next year,
you'll see. It'll come. It'll come.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
thank
inspiration.
you so much for taking the time off your training camp to chat with us.
No, it's perfect time for me because it's like I'm in the bed, and now I'm ready for the dinner.
Perfect. I'm also ready for dinner.
We were the appetizer, and now you're going to go eat and relax. Thank you so much, Mattia. And you speak great English. We appreciate it.
I need to learn a lot for sure.
Yeah,
you're doing fine.
Better than our Italian.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Ciao.
That's all for today's episode. We want to thank you, our listeners, for tuning in. Your support means everything to us. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing, leaving a review, and sharing it with your friends. Feel free to share your thoughts and feedback. We love hearing from you.